Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last week and how the price of gold can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of gold, what we have seen, gold is continuously moving upside. Okay, if you look at this particular week's candle, what we have seen, it has already made a high of around $2790. Okay, after that what we have seen, it came down and made a low of around $2725. Okay, and I've clearly told you that whenever it makes a new high, we have seen profit booking comes at these levels, and then a downfall, little downfall we have seen. Look at this particular trend. Okay, overall trend, if you look at, see, this is the high at this level, and this is the high, this is the high, this is the high, and then whenever it is making a new high, we have seen a fall comes, because see, the profit booking come at these level, because when the quantity is huge, they try to sell it off at these levels. Okay, and slowly they book all the profits, and that is where, and when it form a swing, that is where the started to accumulate again the buy side, and then when it's try to go upside and make a new level of high, then that is where we have seen a downfall comes. Now looking at this particular chart, what we can see, there is a continuous upside. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend now, you see this is that level, this is from 2012 to 2020. Okay, and this particular patterns are formed. This is a 2 years pattern, 8 months pattern, and a other smaller patterns. Okay, looking at this particular chart, what we can see, there is a continuous upside we have seen, and this is the zone breakout we have seen. So probability of further upside can be seen in this particular range. Okay, you have to understand that volatility as per the week. See, as if we are looking on the week chart, so your resistance and support will be different as per the week thing. Okay, weekly chart. Okay, but if you are going with the day wise chart, these will be different. Okay, so now if you go on a weekly chart, then you can see that there is a high chances that if the price started sustaining above a level of $2753, a further upside movement we can see. Okay, but if started falling below a level of around 2724, then we can see this is the low of this particular week, so chances are high it can fall further down, and from there it can go towards 2720 and then to a level of 2682. Okay, that is where it can go further high, further low. Okay, overall trend is upside, so you have to understand till the time the price is moving above a level of 2700, we can see there will be a further upside movement. Okay, and one of the important factors are there. See, you have to understand, if you are putting your SLU, whenever you start your trade, keep to put your SL, and once you start in profit, try to trail it, so your profit will also be saved. These two things you have to do if you are, when you are starting the trade. If you are not doing these two things, then you are just like risking your capital, okay, as well as your profit. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of gold can go in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description, you can join that too. Now if we look at the dollar index, which I have clearly explained you that if the price started sustaining above 102, a further upside we can see, and now the price is trading above a level of 104. Okay, and it has already moved and touched a level of 104.6, and chances can be high if the price comes close to this level, we can see it can go further upside, because this level is already being tested. Okay, so chances of going further upside we can see, and then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see it can touch a level of 105, and if that sustain, a further upside. But if that didn't sustain, we can see it can go towards 103.6. Okay, and if that didn't go that level, we can see it can touch a level of $103.3. Okay, and once started falling below this level, a probability of touching 102 we can see, and from there it can go towards $101.1, and then from there a further fall we can see towards $100. Keeping that in mind, you have to understand that if the dollar index started going upside, we can see the price of gold comes down. Similarly, if the dollar index started going down, we will see the gold price comes up. This is what we have seen. Okay, but what you have to do, whenever you start your trade, try to put the SL. Okay, that will save the capital, and trail the profit, so your trail the SL, so your profit will be saved. These two things you have to do. Okay, so remember, if the price keeps sustaining over 102, a further upside we can see, and if started going over 105.4 and sustain, we can see it can touch a level of 105. But if started falling below this level, a further downfall we can see, and a probability of going towards 100 also we can see if started falling below this level. Now coming back on the gold price, suppose if the price sustain this level, chances of going towards upside we can see towards a level of around 24, 27.59, and if that sustain, a further upside towards a level of around 27.86 we can see, and once started going over this level 27.90 we can see, and then to a level of 2800. Keeping that in mind, what you have to do if the price keep moving over this level, see it is very close to a level of around 27.86, and then it can cross a level of 2800. Trail your SL by $7. Okay, if you are doing it, then there is a probability you can capture a big movement towards an upside, but chances will be very high as soon as the price started going about 2800, probability of going towards 2820 and then 2850. Because see, an upside we can see we can capture only when we are trailing your RSL, because probability of upside will be there. Because if we look at this trend, we have seen whenever it's moved out of this zone, we have seen a good movement of $100 and $200 upside, which has it had already moved, but we can see a further high. But if it didn't sustain, what we can see, if it didn't sustain, we can see the next support coming at a level of $27-22. Okay, and if that didn't sustain, we can see it can go towards $26-80. Okay, this is as per weekly chart. Once the price fall below this level, a probability of going towards 26.75, and from there a further fall we can see toward $26.56. Okay, and once the price started falling below that particular zone, chances of touching a level of 26.22 will be there. Okay, and if that fall below that level, we can see it can move towards 26.04. Okay, and this is the range. There will be a range breakout happens, so probability of touching 25.86 we can see. Okay, and if that didn't sustain, a further downfall we can see. So any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel,